Hi there, this is Naveen. Today I'll be showing you an example of a AI voice telecaller who will be acting as a front office executive in a dental clinic. It will be taking your appointments and it will give you the timings, the slots available whenever possible. Okay, let us just check how it takes the call.
Thank you for calling Pearl Dental Studio. I'm Sienna. How can I help you today?
Hi Sienna, this is Naveen.
Hi, Naveen. It's good to hear from you again. What can I do for you today?
Yeah, actually, from the couple of days, I have a very bad toothache.
Oh no, Naveen. I'm sorry to hear that you're experiencing a bad toothache.
Mhm.
Since you're a returning patient, I see here that you had a root canal done with us about a year ago. Is it on the same tooth, and do you think it might be related to that previous procedure? Can
It's
you
a
tell me a bit more about the pain?
Yeah, it's a different one actually. It is a very severe pain, and I cannot see any particular issue with what is going on inside. So I just want an appointment.
Okay, Naveen. I understand. Let me check for the earliest availability for you.
Mhm.
Our earliest appointment is at 10 a.m. today. Would that time?
I'm sorry, at 10 a.m. it might not be possible. Are there any slots in the evening?
Okay, Naveen. Let me check what we have available in the evening. What time were you thinking of?
Maybe after 7 in the evening.
Okay, Naveen. Let me check if we have anything after 7 p.m. Naveen, are you still there?
Yes, I am.
Okay, great. Let me check real quick.
All right.
Yes, we have an opening at 7:30 p.m. today. Does that work for you?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Perfect. To confirm, I have your email as naveen@example.com. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, Naveen. One moment. I'm booking your appointment for 7:30 p.m. today.
Oh, that sounds great.
Okay, Naveen, you're all set. Your appointment is booked for 7:30 p.m. today. We'll see you then, and please don't hesitate to call us back if the pain worsens before your appointment. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
Sure, that's it. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.
Great, Naveen. Glad I could help you schedule an appointment. Have a great day.
You too. Yes. So this is how the call goes. This is Naveen once again, and just now you might have witnessed how the air voice agent had took the appointment and given slot timings of the patient who wants to consult a dental doctor. Okay, but not just for a dental doctor. It might be for anyone who will be using a front office executive for their businesses. All right, we can be replaced with these kind of voice agents by customizing as per their needs. So I'll just give you a quick review of how it will be done on platform called 11labs.io. 11labs.io is the most powerful tool in AI voice generation. Whether you're a content creator, marketer, developer, or voice or artist, 11 Labs is changing the game with ultra realistic voices and some seriously cool features. Let's explore what makes this tool a must-have in your businesses. Right, as you guys can see, this is the page of the 11 Labs, where it shows the number of calls you took, and it will give you all the details of how much duration of each call, number of calls taken, right? And in particular, with this example, I'll be showing how I've created this AI voice agent for a dental clinic. So when you go to this conversational AI, which is on the left hand side of the main page, and click this, they'll be showing what called agents. On the agents, if you click, it will give you all the agents whatever you've created. Actually, here is the one which I've created, which we spoke just now. All right, but I'll show you the complete thing how I've made it. So in the first page, when you click on the create agent, it will give you this page which has got the options like agent, voice, analysis, security, advanced, and widget. Okay, and yes, in the agent page, it gives you the options of agent language, where you can select one of these languages. They're almost like 25 plus languages, international. Okay, and you can select one of these as per the requirements. And in these additional languages too, if you want to add few more languages, where the customer when calls, the AI agent will give them the options of what to select. If for example, if you give some other languages like Italian or Spanish or some Chinese, if once speaking in their own languages want they want, if they want to converse with someone of their language, they can select the language, and the agent responds to them in their own language. So here in the first message, we gave the message which the AI responds immediately when the call starts. Like here, I've given like the message like "Thank you for calling Pearl Dental Studio." It's like a demo name which I've just picked randomly. Okay, and the voice agent's name as Sienna, a female, and it says, "Thank you for calling Pearl Dental Studio. I'm Sienna. How can I help you today?" As you've already heard, and in the system prompt. Here, this system prompt determines the persona of the agent and the context of the conversation. Right, and I've given the entire ROM of how to take the call and how to proceed. It is like giving a particular instructions kind of a thing to the voice agent, right? Already you giving some feed, what all details to be taken from the patient whomsoever calls to the dental clinic. Okay, here I've given clear instructions like the task, in which it says your task is to assist patients with inquiries and help schedule appointments, especially during emergencies. If a patient calls with an emergency, follow these steps to ensure they receive prompt assistance. Calmly acknowledge their distress. If this is a returning patient, confirm the patient's previous procedures and when it happened. As it did in the previous call, it asked me like you have gone through the root canal treatment some time ago. So did you call for the same? This is how it took that commands by with this prompts. So it recognized the details immediately, me giving my name and email. So and it goes on like ask whether the problem might be related to the previous procedure. Alright. Gather details about the symptoms based on the info provided. Run check availability function to find the earliest available time for an appointment. Mention the exact time for the earliest slot, not a range. Range means if it gives you some range like morning 10 to evening 8, it's not, it is a wide range. Instead of giving such wide range, it can give you a specific thing by taking the commands with this prompt. So ask the user when this time works for them. If it does, proceed. If not, use the user to suggest a time that works for them. Then run check availability function to check for availability of the requested time. Once an available appointment time is confirmed, gather the patient name and email. If this is a returning patient, confirm whether the email we have already have is correct by spelling it out and slowly to the user and blah blah blah. The details and the specifics are like it takes the date and time, suggest available time, never attempt to book a meeting in the past. It's not like it can give some date or time which happened yesterday or day before, right? So this means that. So if the patient's request is unclear, confirm details before running any function. Repeat information back to ensure accuracy. It is as simple as you're conversing with a human. Okay, it is so natural that the patient never feels that he is talking to a voice agent. Of course, in a point there might be a case that they can realize, but nothing to be very specific enough. Okay, we're deviating from the point. Anyway, you hire. So, and I've given the example conversation as well. When the patient calls, how it goes, I've given the example here and the notes saying that use empathetic and calming voice or language when dealing with distressed patients. Respond succinctly, answer in only 3 to 5 sentences per response. Use everyday language, making the chat feel friendly and casual. Use diverse language and rephrasing to enhance clarity without repeating content. Use the patient's name throughout the conversation to build rapport and provide reassurance. I'm like teaching a small kid how to behave and how to show manners to someone whom they have just come across, because it is as important as to make them exactly what tasks are they going to do. Okay, and in the dynamic variables, for now this is a simple case, but if the business needs, we can make it more customizable. Here I've shown a small example of how it goes through. All right, and in the LLM, it is a technical thing which the businesses might or might not understand. As you might have heard of, there are a number of large language models. Okay, and they act as a supporter to the prompts, and they give information what you have fed to the prompt. If customer wants any detail in particular about the treatment, how it goes on. If they want something like, okay, I want a whitening, like teeth whitening and all, you can ask them, and AI voice agent, right, takes the details of just okay, takes the detail of yes. I'm sorry. So the LLM works on the back end, and the voice agent puts the data whatever available, and LLM provides the knowledge about that particular query, and it throws some light, and a voice agent will be answer the patient queries. And the temperature is a parameter that controls the creativity or randomness of the responses generated by the. In general, we put it as 0.5. If you want to increase, you can make it 1. Right, but it is as if like it makes more robotic, because whenever the patient or the caller asks something, the robotic will be the more proactive or hyperactive in answering them. So there might be chance of overlapping of conversations. So to avoid that, we put the temperature as 0.5. And knowledge base here, this is the most important thing, where we collect the data of the services what we provide in the business. Here in this example, as it is a dental clinic, I've captured all the, the services of the dental clinic what they provide in that business, and we fed it in a PDF. All right, we fed it in a PDF and we add it here. And here we can add multiple documents as well, like frequently asked questions. You can give the clinic's website URL, but I suggest a PDF would do better, because you can make it more customizable. By creating a PDF of the entire website, whatever you provide, your business details or your timings of doctors availability and the slots and how much time it's going to take for each treatment. And so you can feed all those details, and you can upload it as a PDF or a doc. Okay, so that is the most important thing of the call, because all the knowledge will be taken from this feed, which you will be providing to the AI voice agent. So the tools, this is something to do with the automation, where you can connect to the automation tools like make.com or n18. Okay, so once the call is done, from the automation tool, there are a few ways to pull the details of the call, like the name, the patient's name, the phone number, and the date and time, and the email ID. So from the call, the tool will be fed with the webhook of the AI automation agents, which I'll be showing in some other call. For now, this call is just to explain about how the AI voice agent will be made. So in that call, that will be capturing these details in particular, and it will save them in a Google Sheet, for example, and that Google Sheet would be sent to your business email ID. So whenever you get a mail on your phone, you can just check the appointments which took and the timings where you have to attend the patients. All right, and that is what the tool's function is. And when you come to the voice, you have a number of voices where you can pick varied voices, like a male, female, whether it's a US accent, UK accent, Indian accent, Australian, anytime, anywhere in the world. Every time you can just give them their voices. So for example, I'll show you a few voices. Like here, I have given a voice of Jessica. All right, not just that. If you want to check few more voices, you can, yeah, you can feed them as well. And this is the text to speech output format. All right, and the pronunciation dictionaries. You can select these are a few more customizable options, and the speed of the call. All right, and the analysis, it can analyze the evaluation category criteria, whether how the call has gone, like whether the AI voice agent has given a prompt or response in a more natural way. And in the security, we can enable authentications, allow the list of that is, we can specify the host that will be automated to connect this agent. For now, these advanced options are not much of use. As I've told you, I just want to give you a small demo of how these 11 labs work. And here is the widget where you have the embedded code. It's very simple to embed this voice agent onto your website. All right, like you can just copy the URL of the snippet, and you can just paste it to the web pages of your dental clinic's website or any of your business website where you need these services. Okay, and I have made a customized dental clinic's very follows face as well. Here you can see it is showing as Pearl Agent where I have, yeah, here it is. Okay, and you can change the image of this by giving any of your images of your dental clinics. All right, and you can change the background color of the widget which will be available on your business websites. Okay, so you can modify the text displayed in the like start a call, end a call to action, speaking interface, and speaking status, talk to interrupt, and yes, this is the shareable page. So this is how a AI voice agent can be made on 11 labs. And extension to that, as I've already told you, we can use tools linked to this AI automation tools, make.com or n8n, which I'll show you on the next video if you are interested. But as a business owner, I think these are more than enough details for you to get into the game. Okay, and the only extension of those automation tools is, as I've told you, they take the details of the patient who calls, like his name or date and time, and the services what you're looking for, or whatever options you want the tool to capture, and it will as a CRM, the CRM, that is the customer retention pages. Okay, and so this is how, if you're interested, please click down to get an appointment. We can work together. I'm sure you'll be thinking of, oh, what is this new, but within no time this will be this application will be used by n number of businesses. And if you're not sure of how deals with, please get in contact with me. We can work together and make your business better and make your calls better. And I've already attached you can check in the coming you can check in the coming details, like how, what are the advantages of an AI voice agent over a human sitting for a shift. Okay, and how it is more promptive and more smarter than a normal human who will be working for a particular time, who will be taking the breaks, who won't be available for the entire slot. But with the case of AI voice agent, it is not so. Okay, you can just embed this to your business websites, and it is available 24/7. Like if some patient has some pain sometime in the midnight, where the business where it is not in the business hours, but he wants to make a quick appointment in the early hours or whenever the business is open, you can just make a call by clicking on the widget available on your website. All right, and the AI voice agent will pick the call and take the appointment for you, and you will be notified on your mobile if your these details are attached to your mail. And one last feature which I forgot, you can check the call history as well. Okay, it will give you an entire detailed history of your calls, and if you want to check how the call goes, you can check this as well by clicking on it, and you can listen, and you can, yes, you can check the you can check, listen to the call, check for the transcription, and you can also check for the client data. Okay, yes, that's it with the call. Hope so that you have liked this video, and I hope we'll work together. Thank you.